Y'all ever been minding your own business, walking in a convenience store or supermarket, going about your day, when all of a sudden you see an entire fight break out in the store with people pulling out straight fighting game combos and WWE moves on each other? I'm talking the whole house mad. They are dead, dropping each other, multiple bodies on the floor after everything was all said and done, only to find out that the reason that caused all the fighting in the first place was because of some stupid ass discounted food. Sounds genuinely ridiculous, right? Now what if I told y'all there was an entire anime based on this exact scenario? This anime is called Bento, where the entire premise of it is people throwing hands over discounted bento boxes in a supermarket. I'm being so for real. They are holding an entire Fortnite free-for-all because of some damn lunch leak. Bro, it is not this serious, gang. And for y'all to see just how crazy this show can be, let me just give y'all a glimpse into some moments of the first few episodes of the anime. So the show starts off with our main character Sato completely knocked out on the floor, and this dude was receiving such severe belt to ass that he could not remember anything on what led him to end up unconscious. I'm talking this man was completely out of it, as in zoom into this man's brain and nobody's home. But as soon as he wakes up, he sees this girl outside the window of the store, and the very next day he finds out that she actually goes to the same school as him and makes him help her throw away a whole mountain of trash all filled with bento boxes. Her name is Yarizui, but is more known for her nickname the Ice Witch, because we would later find out that she was actually the one beating the shit out of everybody, including the main character at these bento brawls. She was deadass treating this shit as if she was Prime Ninja playing in a solo squad lobby. Oh my god! Anyways, they end up conversing and she tells him, yo gang, do not show up at that supermarket again, trying to make sure he stays away for his safety because he didn't know what he was getting into. So after hearing her warning, he ends up going to class, and while just trying to eat his meal from the night before, this girl Shiraume shows up in front of his desk pressing him because he walked to school with this girl Oshiroi. Now I gotta say, Shiraume genuinely got a silver threat badge to society because her entire role in this show is literally just threatening people and beating the brakes off anybody that has interactions with her friend, because she's weirdly obsessive over Oshiroi. And when the main character tried to ask her what happened yesterday because he genuinely has no memory, she then proceeds to slap this man into oblivion out of straight ignorance and just leaves. Like there was for real no reason to do this at all. Bro can't even remember what happened yesterday and got his shit rocked for it. Later that day, Sato and Oshiroi go back to the same store to grab some food, completely ignoring the warning given by this girl Yarizui earlier. And he notices that there were markings on bentos for a discount and goes to grab one, only for him to get jumped by the entire lobby and end up on the floor again. And because of getting hit so hard, he ends up getting his memories back from the day before and completely remembering what happened. In the entire time, he was getting his shit pushed in by full grown ass men. These motherfuckers are like 30 years old with their hairline receding, jumping a 14-year-old in high school over a damn bento box. I've genuinely seen it all. This is also the moment where he fully remembers who Yarizui is, that she was the Ice Witch eviscerating everybody. So then the next day, both Oshiroi and Sato end up going to the exact same store for a third time, but this time they were ready for what was about to happen. As soon as the employee marked the discount bentos and walked into the back room, that's when it was every man for himself. Everybody started moving like New York fans when they saw a motherfucker with a Spurs jersey on, straight violating each other in any way possible to get some damn discounted food. Despite the main character being more ready this time, he was still getting absolutely obliterated. Someone literally charged full speed into his back and was about to get pushed into taking a kick from hell to the face. But then the Ice Witch herself appears out of nowhere, swoops in and kicks this guy out of the way, and then proceeds to just lay everybody in the area out. Oh my god. So then Sato tries to rush in to finally grab a bento, thinking this shit was free eats, which is when this fake ass Krillin then gives this man a liver shot, and then this random girl palm strikes him straight in the jaw, launching him into the air, only for his face to meet with Yarizui's foot. This man straight up just got wombo comboed into next week by two different random kids over some bullshit. So when he wakes up, Yarizui offers to help him in his survival in the bento brawls if he meets her at this club room in the school. And this is where she starts putting them on game. She starts telling them the type of markets they should start with, which markets are high comp, and most importantly, importantly, the rules of maintaining your pride and having respect for the culture of bento brawl. There was an entire episode where this group of guys offered to help Sato and Oshiroi get bentos easily if they were to join their group, and this shit was genuinely free eats. He had no trouble grabbing a bento box when he worked with them, but the main character ended up being unsatisfied with it because of his mentality being, what's the point of getting a bento if you're not competing and harming people for the love of the game to get it? So he ends up deciding not to join their group because it took the fun out of him earning his own bento. And just look at how the main character started moving against these motherfuckers. He starts shit off by straight up jumping on top of this dude's hand. I don't know how he isn't screaming in pain of an entire dude stomping on his shit full force, but whatever. He socked this man square in the jaw so hard spit started coming out, only to be met by a big ass man coming from behind him. Pause. And judging from the size of this guy, you would assume he was gonna knock the daylight out of Sato, but you couldn't be more wrong. This brawlic ass dude cocks his arm back full force, but this dude Sato just nonchalantly blocks this shit, like how Aizen was moving on Ichigo that one time. And I'm 100% sure he would have laid him out right then and there if he didn't already grab a bento box. He went from getting his ass handed to every time he went into a supermarket into becoming a D1 crash out over some damn food. Generational login by Sato. However, we got one more character I need to talk about. Shaga. This girl is the embodiment of that one streamer who did freaky shit with her cousin. If you know, you know. She was. But this is besides the point because it turns out this girl has been participating in them bento brawls as well, and also had her own nickname because she was low-key moving like that. However, her nickname was the Beauty by the Lake, which I just gotta say, probably the stupidest nickname I've ever heard. What the fuck does that even mean, Kobe Bryant? Because what could this possibly gotta do with beating motherfuckers over some bento boxes? There is zero correlation at all. Anyways, her and the Ice Witch end up throwing hands, and bro, for the low amount of popularity that this anime has right now, the fight choreography and animation is low-key tough for the early 2010s. Just peep this shit. This girl kicks this big ass Snorlax to her. Shaga goes in for a punch only for her to weave her punch and knee her in the ribs and hits another shot sending her to the ground. Yorizui starts doing her dirty like how Steph was doing CP3. Hit her with a 3-finger canes combo with no bev and had her tumbling across the aisle, but it's not over. Shaga start busting out the chopsticks, but the Ice Witch told her to pipe down, broke her chopsticks and gut checked the shit out of her. And this basically the entire context of the show in 8 minutes, and what almost all the episodes are like. It's just nonsense fighting over bentos with their entire life on the line. Also, one of the last details that I should mention about this show is that this anime is overly freaked out, especially this girl Oshiroi. Anyways, this is probably one of the wildest animes I've watched in a while. It is a decent anime in terms of you can just turn your brain off and enjoy some action sequences, but besides that, this anime is genuinely mid.
Pull up on my block, we smoke that AEO.